that which necessitates what is going to happen today. But before I get to that, maybe as housekeeping, the court would note that there are cameras in the court from certain media houses who have decided or have seen these proceedings as of public interest, and I've indicated to them, as I indicated to your lordship in chambers, that I do not have an objection to them being present and recording the occurrences of today.
Yes.
And your lordship has also had your view with regard to that, and I have conveyed that to the gentlemen and ladies who are here from the media, to the effect that your lordship has no objection, however, that the bench should not be shown on camera.
Yes.
And I think that has been taken. So proceeding from that, when this matter, when the subpoenas were served, then some of the identified witnesses were identified by the Director of Public Prosecutions in KwaZulu-Natal to testify in the matter were former members of the security branch of the SAPS, then the SAP, and these members, some of them have engaged, following the service of subpoenas, engaged legal representation in the form of attorneys to represent them throughout these proceedings. They've indicated, in fact, all of those that have written to us have indicated that they would like to be party to these proceedings from start to end, with them having or asking a right from the court to put questions to any witness that testifies before you during the inquest when it commences.
Yes, and they're entitled to legal representation.
That is correct.
When they come and testify.
That is correct. In fact, their right is derived not only from the Constitution, but the Inquest Act itself gives them the right to be represented and to question by way of legal representatives or counsel if they so seek, and they have so indicated early of that preference. In the premises then, their applications are still in a process of, I would say, being managed by the SAPS at a national level, because most of them, if not all, of these members who have applied were based at national in Pretoria and Gauteng at the time when this incident took place, and their application therefore had to be made to the South African Police Services in Pretoria. They are in a process within the SAPS and have not as yet been approved, finally approved.
Is there any indication how long they expect this to?
The indication from the SAPS itself, when we inquired, and from our experience from dealing with them in these matters, has always been a period of 3 weeks from date of receipt of the fully completed application. But where applications have issues and there are queries, it may take a bit longer than that. In this particular case, we understand that their applications have been filed with the SAPS, and we expect that by the end of May at the latest, their applications would have been dealt with to the extent of approval. And what that requires is that once the applications then are approved, then the SAPS would, in a normal course, hand them to the state attorney's office, which will be the state attorney in KZN, where the matter is being held, for the state attorney in KZN to issue proper instructions to those attorneys to attend to the court. So there is that process taking place. We have then agreed with them that the matter be postponed to a provisional date.
Yes.
And the provisional date would be a Monday of the 9th of June. Oh, sorry, the Tuesday of the 17th of June. The Monday is a holiday, is a public holiday.
Yeah, the 16th.
Yes, it's a Tuesday of the 17th of June, which will be a provisional date for all legal representatives to be present before your lordship, before this court, and the matter will then be dealt with in accordance with what is agreed on the date when everybody is before you.
On that date, then we'll determine when the matter will proceed.
Correct.
On
Yes.
both whatever issues there may arise at that stage.
That is correct. As your lordship would have been aware, we've had some communications with your lordship, and there has been certain issues that were raised to be addressed, and we've sort of opined as well as the state that those issues will best be ventilated in the presence of all legal practitioners.
Yes, because I would, all may want to address the court as well on those issues.
Correct. On those issues, yes. So the date of the 17th of June is a date which I am seeking, and I'm applying that the matter be postponed to, and this date will be indeed a provisional date for purposes of sorting out housekeeping on all of the issues that are outstanding, and then we'll take it from there.
But on that day, as you mentioned, all legal representatives have to be present.
That is correct. Their names are, if I may indicate,
There may be some extra ones that come in the
there
interim,
may be extra
but
ones.
at least
that,
those are the ones that you have now.
At least for now, those ones that
Yes.
have sort of written formally to us. Mr. Mula from Pretoria, Mr. Extian from Pretoria. Mr. Extian represent, as the court would recall, one of the witnesses, Mr. Joe Mamasela.
Yes.
And Mr. Fisachi represents, as the court would note from the record, Mr. Dikok, Mr. Dikok, who was the head of the Flag Plus in this matter. And Mr. Muller represents 3 other members of Flag Plus unit who are still alive, and have all indicated they would like to participate in these proceedings in this matter. So we saw it necessary that the matter be postponed to a provisional date to allow for these issues to be resolved before we take it any further. It is the 17th of June.
Yes.
This we have communicated with some, or with most of the witnesses who are not seeking any legal representation in the matter. We've communicated with them that this is what is going to happen, and they do not need, arising from the subpoena, to come to court during this period because of what we anticipate is going to happen. It has been communicated also to the family. I understand that the member of the family, 2 members of the family, or 3, I'm not sure, are present before court today as well.
Yes.
To note what is happening today, and we will take it from there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good, thank you. As indicated by Mr. Ngobo, there are certain witnesses who have been subpoenaed to testify in this inquest. They are entitled to legal representation and have already requested to be represented. The appointment of the representatives is in the process, as it appears that these witnesses were mainly members of the South African police at the relevant time. It has been indicated that a Mr. Muller, a Mr. Mxenge, and a Mr. Mxenge has indicated that they wish to be present from the beginning, also to address all preliminary issues that may arise at the commencement of the hearing. It may be so that there are further legal representatives that may still approach to appear, and they would then have to be informed of the date to which this matter is being adjourned. To allow the process to follow for the appointment of these legal representatives, the matter is then provisionally adjourned to the 17th of June 2025, and on that date it is required that Mr. Muller, Mr. Mxenge, Mr. Mxenge, and any other legal representatives that may, in the interim, wish to be joined, be present on that day, as on the 17th of June 2025, the date must be finalized for the commencement of this matter. The matter is therefore adjourned to the 17th of June 2025. Court adjourns.
As the court recesses.